I've cast this as the extent to which you can ex ante delineate the action space of individuals subject to a particular institutional enforcement authority versus the inevitable need for ex post resolution. And part of what you're gesturing at is often that ex post resolution needs to be fundamentally human. If left undefined, it will necessarily be in that informal institutional, or as you call it, exstitutional realm. There's no doubt about it. But another reason that we have sort of both arbitration as well as escrow, as well as the entire institution of the judiciary, is the need for human ex post resolution surrounding the fit of those relatively impersonal and very, relatively narrowly defined institutional rules. And so for me, there is always going to be a human judgment component of governance. That ladders back all the way to my points about nighty and uncertainty and the ability for an organization's designers to perfectly foresee all downstream contingencies. If you take that as an axiom, no organization is one that you can hit a button on and say, go, and this is the perfect rule set for that organization in its entirety. That flies in the face of human social orders across every point in history.
Right, and I think that's where, so if we go back to try to think and elaborate about an alternative to the network state, so what you say is very correct when we take the network state as described by Balaji as being this kind of little island of exit-based governance structure. At the same time, I think one model that can be interesting is if because the big problem with existing state infrastructure is that it's very big, and there is a lot of things that actually do not no longer serve a purpose, but they are stuck into this machine. And if we think about network state or communications or coordination as modules of rules, right? It's this is a particular institutional scaffolding that we propose for this particular digital community.